hold up my life and enjoy a park. But yeah, very
I was a bit nervous this.
well, ladies, too much have. Oh, come on, Irene. How are you, ladies?
Hello. Well, here. Spending here on chickens. You know, you've got going to ways to believe that everybody's and this country is down. You know, the victims get arrested instead of the criminals. We have a parliament full of corruption. We are $1 trillion in debt, and it's just very horrible.
And what would you do that you were able to have a good with Albanese? What would your message be? Asking people now that you've got the second term, what is it that you
Step down and I don't know why. Why are they trying to destroy this country? Because this country is on the brink of destruction, and they don't give
My thing is more that going to defense for child really apart. You are multiple population, right? But we should all be part of the society. So you're living in such place. We have got the resources. Like I've spoken to friends like, oh no, we haven't. Yes, we have. We don't need resources. We don't need to export something and bring it back in. So we have got resources. People think that we don't financially. Don't worry, we can do them. I think being a multicultural nation is great, but I think we should stand united that we are still in Australia and we do what Australians do, which is we believe in a fair system. We believe that our voice is heard. I don't want companies telling us we're going to have a social credit system and unite with the central banking and all that. No. Why do we want to control how I manage my life, my money, and my well-being? I don't know that. I want to know that I can manage my own affairs. I don't want the government telling me, oh, you've got to stop me in the city. Oh, you've got to get, and we know that's in the agenda. You know what that is. That's all in the agenda. We've got to stop that agenda. We've got to really go, yep, you can travel from here to Albany and from Albany to whatever without anyone saying to us, oh, you're out of your current jurisdiction because this is the convenience.
So what would be your biggest three issues that you feel is part of the stage?
The central credit system, which is social ID, and the other one is also central needs to stop all that. Give us our freedom back.
And what would you say the food is here for people who weren't able to make it today?
I think it's actually quite good. I think it's quite very real and very good. Not aggressive, not aggressive. That's how I look at it. Okay. But look at me, I'm standing from freedom.
Love it.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we're live as well. Yeah.
I'm live.
You're live? Excellent. Hello, everybody.
Where are you from, mate?
So I am actually from Port Hedland. So
Okay.
my name's Jodie, and
Yeah,
I'm here to be able to have a chat with you lovely people.
Yeah.
And to hear from you guys. Why?
Why we come is because we want to study back, we want to be able to afford to buy food, we have to afford to pay our mortgages and rent.
These people are independent media, they're not MSN.
Mass immigration, a lot of races today. We know it's not the country and they can put a range on it a bit so we can get these homeless people into houses. Can't afford it. We don't stick up for the country. It's
Well, it's because we've got a lot of people sticking up for the country at the moment. What do you say the mood is the people who got today?
couldn't be more peaceful. There's a Chinese guy right over there, selling little flags and that. He's happy and turn around, he's not getting harassed. No one's calling him basic pay or anything. not about what colour you are, it's about what country you love.
And what do you think is probably the biggest takeaway?
Are you going to travel for the
Okay.
I think you've got affordable living. Sanctions. You have to really get out of Albanese out of the government to be able to achieve that. Really, no easy there. It's not going to happen.
If you were able to have a visit to Albanese
Yeah, it's
in a lightweight, what would you say is that is really missing and the message that you need to say?
He's missing listening to Australian people. He needs to go home and pack his bags and move out of the house. Let someone move in there who loves Australia and wants to look after Australians best.
Would they be the characteristics you would want to see Australia?
Yeah. Australia was much better 30, 40 years ago when we were younger than what it is now. I've got no kids, but I've got nieces and nephews. They can't afford a house. Two of them go to work all day. Just pay my rent.
It is a concern.
I go shopping and get 2 shopping bags and cost $100.
Yeah, certainly you have some issues that need to be addressed. Absolutely.
$3 million on anything.
Lovely. All right. Well, thank you. All right. I'll do that. We'll do that. We'll make our way over there. Thank you so much.
There's a couple of young girls over there.
Yeah, I can do that.
Let's go here first.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
I know.
Thank you. Riley, see
You go.
speaks for right?
Yep, lovely.
So I don't know whether you want to do an interview. I know he's got to run. So
Oh, okay. Excellent.
so
Well, thanks very much for having me. I appreciate you. The rallies have been a positive for all of Australia. There's been so much as organised Perth. How are you able to, run the gauntlet with all the other messaging going on?
It's just all white noise. People are going to say what they're going to say, and we sort of have the idea that we're going to say things in the house. So, yeah, we sort of just powered on through it.
And what has been the mood that the response that you've had today?
It's been awesome. The mood and the vibe here today is pretty great. So many people in the community have stepped up and they've helped set up. We've got marshals running around in our vest and everything. They're all just people from the community who want to help. So the response has been awesome.
That's great. And so if you would like to just reiterate while we have the opportunity, why is it that you actually organised today here in Perth?
Love my country and I want to show that there's people that are doing it.
yeah.
All right,
I told him
thank you very much for the engagement and bringing Australia together. They certainly sound like that they have got a lot to say.
Yes, they certainly do.
Friday.
Yeah.
Eyes go down.
The funniest thing I ever remember
Yeah. Stand on that memorial looking down.
and anyway,
Can we do a few more? We've got about 15 minutes till they start.
I'm going to run around and do a couple of interviews.
Yeah.
So,
I think this guy would like to talk.
went back to wrestle and he tried to do humans.
Hello.
Hi,
Jazzy.
That's right. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Jay.
Hey, Matty.
So, guys, why have you come today?
He loves to. He's speak away.
Well, Maddie invited me. And, I wasn't going to come today because it's hyper-political. It's too polarizing. However, people need to come and represent themselves and, speak their thoughts. And I guess my thoughts are, they consisted about there's 55,000 people a month being imported into Australia year on year. Well, around 650,000 people a fucking year. Sorry, swearing. But that's just, it's bogging our, infrastructure. We've got toll roads. We've got 125 different taxes in Australia. 10 of them actually make up the majority of how our government finances itself. So a capitalist society, allegedly, but we're a socialist democracy. But the issue is the people who are making all the bread are just getting taxed into the ground. Right? So if you spend your entire life paying for your house, paying for your taxes, as you do, as a good citizen, then you want to be represented. We're not represented, but
How
we
would you
were.
like to be represented? What does representation from our government mean to you?
Well, it means like even-handed policy. It means even-handed justice, and I don't think there's even-handed policy or even-handed justice. I think people are treated unfairly, and I'm not speaking from a white Australian stance. I'm speaking from an entire multi-generation Australian stance. Like, who's going to fight for this country if they're taxed into the ground and they can't actually afford to live here? Why would they defend it? The only reason I believe Australia hasn't been invaded is because no one can afford to live here.
It is certainly getting a lot harder with increased costs. Absolutely, it is a huge pain point at the hospital for all generations and all demographics at the moment. So we've got a lot of things that are happening with immigration that you've touched on. What is it that you would like to see happen with immigration, and is multicultural working?
To be honest, the real reason I'm here, what galvanized me and what possibly makes me racist or extremist these days is I took my kids to back to where I grew up, and I grew up in a tough area, Thornton, and I took them to Canning Vale, and my daughter was sexually assaulted by Afro-Arab, and the Aussie woman that was the manager of that swimming facility defended him and said, well, it's okay because he's autistic. And, I looked at his dad, and his dad didn't care either. And so, culturally, you can put it down to, well, that's okay because they're Islamic. But my wife is actually Muslim. So let's just put all that
So
aside.
it's not really about anything to do with race or creed or colour. It's more about justice and respect across all.
We're importing quantity, not quality. And look, the entire reason I order Uber Comfort is just so I don't get into a cab and it stinks like Indian farts. But every time you get into a cab, they're farting non-stop and they don't care.
Well, there's a lot of people who would say that Australians don't want to take up the jobs that some of the migrants are taking up. Do you think there's a lot of truth to that?
Definitely. Aussies don't feel as though they need to defend a position. So, what I do on site, I work a few different jobs, but one of the best things I do is get into people's minds and galvanize them to actually work hard and feel to actually do honest work and work hard to earn their pay.
It's always a good first starting spot. Absolutely. Thank you very much for the time. And thanks for making sure that we also too have a very peaceful day. Biggest takeaway for today, boys?
Oh, catching up with the mate I haven't seen for 18 years.
Yep.
Do you want to know my stats?
Big red wave.
Yeah. No, we pay a lot of money in tax, and to see people come in and get the red carpet, it's not fair. What the problem is when I see their rallies is when they get the Aussie flag and burn. That really gets up my goat. I'm probably a typical Aussie should be right, mate. You know what I mean? But once I saw that, I changed my mind. That's what inspired me.
Yeah. Well, it's really great to see. We have a plethora of Aussie flags and a lot of different types of Aussie flags as well. So it's great to see that is definitely being stood up and Australia is running strong, I think.
And can you tell me, 300 odd grand for a big blue big to put their machetes?
Yeah.
What's the go with that? I'm a Sparky, not a bloody Boilermaker, but I think 50 grand max.
Yeah.
I think the government's out of tune how.
So do you think this government is playing fair and running our balance of the books as they should be?
Can't be.
Do you reckon if we had
somebody's not doing their job tonight. You know what I mean? Yeah, and Kim, oh, sorry, what is it? The Governor General. Why isn't he tapping on Albanese back saying, hey, people you're sworn to look after?
very good.
Just something to think about.
A lot to think about at the moment.
People are struggling.
I don't know if you want to air this, but I'm from Perth.
Yeah.
It's live. Live.
But, oh, it's live. Well, yeah, I'm from Perth. When I was a kid, I was in a whole bunch of different gangs. One of them was the African gang. They were, I went to school where most people, they were asylum seekers from all around the world. The average was like, they
I'm just going to say hello.
they weren't like in Melbourne. They weren't going to cut people's heads off, but they didn't appreciate our culture or our society. And I figured, well, once they get older, they would.
Well, hopefully this will give them encouragement to actually understand the true Aussie spirit and say, righto, it's time for us to get together and work
Most
for
of
this
them,
country.
like I'm old now, like
Yeah.
most of them are dead now and lock up. So
Yeah, they're very good.
they were actually traditional, proper asylums. They had real reasons to be here, come to Australia to build better life.
Yeah, and that's what it's about.
They
Big
made
better
nothing
life.
out of it. So,
Yeah,
no.
missed opportunity. Do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much for your time, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I don't. How's everything?
I think you need to get this guy on camera.
I apologise. My God, I'm so sorry. I didn't realise you were going to go.
It's all right, we're live right now.
Okay, I see my mate and go, hey, man, there you going? Oh, hang on. How Australian? There we go. But I'll say this, though. How Australian is that? Honestly, mateship's that important. But I interfere with the interview because I see my mate holding the camera. So there we are.
Yeah, well, mateship is what it's all about. It's not at the heart of the Aussie spirit.
Damn straight. And it doesn't matter what colour our skin is. It doesn't matter where the hell we're from. To me, actually, today, it's got... Look, I'm probably a little bit... No, I don't think I'm different. I think I'm actually mainstream here. We're not even here about that subject that everyone's talking about because they want to turn this into something it's not. This is really, in my eyes, it's very much we're saying to the government, we've had enough. We've actually had enough of the Albanese government, the Australian Labor Party, the destruction that they're doing to this country. Just up here, when I was actually coming in, there was a sign saying about an Australian cultural board, right? And okay, it's a nice thing. Obviously, you have to wander there and do that. But somebody has scrubbed out the word culture.
Yeah.
And isn't that kind of just a great sign? And when I say great, certainly not in that sense. It just shows just how much the domination and the damage and the division that this government has actually caused. Because guess what? We all get upset when we can't afford housing, when we can't afford to put food on the table, when we can't afford to look after our kids the way we want to. That's what this is about. Not about the colour of the skin. It's not about where you come from. It's about we've had enough. We want our country better.
Absolutely. I think that's really well said. And it certainly is the sentiment of what I've been hearing today.
Yep.
What is the mood that you kick off people here today? Because it's definitely the message.
Well, it's been overwhelmingly positive. Everybody I've been stopped many, many times, and I'm happy to chat with everybody as it goes. It's been, look, the sentiment is very positive about who we are as a nation and loving Australia. But yeah, the overwhelming thing is, no, we've had enough of the fact that exactly all those things I listed before, you're damaging what Australia's about. And I want to throw this little comment out. Okay, 50 years ago, we fired the Australian Labor Party as our government. Okay, right? Okay. Now, why did we fire them? Because Gough Whitlam was doing such a poor job that he was destroying this country. We've got a situation right now where Anthony Albanese has looked back 50 years and gone, hey, hold my beer. I can do a better job for this country.
Thank you.
Where's everybody?
It is broad, yeah.
There's no shame in flying that beautiful flag with the Southern Cross on it in this country. The country. Yeah. No, I'm not doing a speech right now. because we're marching up to Parliament House after. There'll be other people coming up here. But I just needed to make that announcement. I needed to have a look at this beautiful wave of flags out here. It's awesome. So thanks for being along here and doing what we should be doing. Fighting for our country, for our rights, and holding a government to account who just is not looking after its people. We've got an MC who'll be up here in a minute, Cat White, but we're just still working on a couple of things here, but it should get underway very shortly. So thanks very much for your patience and glad to see you here. Cheers. Thank you, Australia!
What's that?
Do you know, just while people are getting organised here, isn't it interesting? I don't know if they are, but I can't see any of the media outlets here. 7, 9, 10. There are. There's a cameraman here. Is there any news crews here? Let's hope. Don't do them. Let's hope they report today that we are proud Australians. There's no racists here. There's people who love their country. So let's hope that these media today see how well behaved, good Aussie middle class working people are that just want to see great things happen in their country. So yeah, I hope to see some good reports on the news tonight. And let's hope our police force don't do the two-tier system of policing we see in the UK and over in other countries. We hope that any of these protesters that are protesting against our rally, if they do anything wrong, that they jump on top of them and take them away. And I say, if there is any neo-Nazis, anyone that is racist here, then we don't want any of that here. We are proud Australians. We have a love for everybody that is a citizen of this country. Black or white, doesn't matter where you're from. We just love this country. So anyway, let's hope the media do a great job of reporting on what happens today.
Channel 9 reporter right here.
Live streaming.
Channel 9. Isn't that what Paddy's known?
Live streaming is better than the news.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get in it. Hey, Rod, Channel 9.
Forget about the movie.
Romania. There you are. Yes.
There is.
Do you want to talk to this guy?
Yep, no. How you doing today?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
My name's Jodie. And
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Who's this? Max Freedom. Oh, nice. Awesome.
costume today.
Thank you. I'm Australian from head to toe.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of it.
You take
Oh,
that.
I'm an extremist in a good way. I'm not some of those other things.
Absolutely in a good way.
Yeah.
100%. You're
Yeah.
a true blue is what
True blue.
we say.
True blue Aussie right here, and I believe we need to make Australia great again because Australia is, I don't know, it's not what it used to be, and we need to stand up for what we believe in.
Absolutely. So what is it that you're looking to today?
I don't really know.
What's your message today, Steve?
I just believe we need to stand up for what we believe in as the silent majority, and honestly, we just need to stand up for what we believe in and tell Australia, the politicians, the people, everyone how much we love Australia and how we don't want it to go away.
What are your biggest concerns that you're seeing is happening in our country at the moment?
It's hard to say. Housing is hard. Mass immigration is it's getting worse and worse. I believe we're getting 1,500 new immigrants every day in a time where you
Guys, as usual, there was some technical
that needs to stop.
problems here, but we're getting
Single
there.
parents, everyone, people just trying to get by are struggling harder and harder every day.
So if you had a message to Albanese today, what would it be?
I think we need to make Australia great again, and I believe Australia is the greatest country on this earth.
Well done. Thank you.
You have a good day, all right?
Here you go.
All right.
Robin. Mainstream guy's just got the camera down.
Yeah, so no worries.
Say hi to Daddy.
Oh yeah.
Hello. I'm Carlos.
Yes. Rob, how are you? You alright?
I think we should get Rob on camera.
You want to say something, Rob?
Say.
You want to say something? On camera? On camera? You want to say? You want to talk on camera? About what? About why you're here? Jody? No, not really. No? Okay. Fine.
Do you want me to interview Robin?
No, he doesn't want to.
No, okay, fair enough. So you've got a gentleman over behind,
Yeah?
in a gold shirt, the green and gold.
Yeah, anyone.
Yeah, he's great.
Why? Because he's Asian.
Oh,
I like his shirt.
no, we've got a lot of things going on about it.
We're not doing well in the country, don't worry, guys. This isn't about welcome to the country. This is about a shared love of this country. We're not doing welcome to the country here.
At the moment, we have a lot of issues, and then the government just
Okay, guys.
no government.
WA.
Anything. Oh, this is
I'm ready.
now. Now.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. It's good to see you.
Because we wanted to welcome you to Australia, united as one, because that's what we are. We're Aussies. Okay, guys. Let's have a little bit of a chat about migration, shall we? I picked the 2017-18 financial year. Our net migration was 237,000. I picked this year because it was a bit of a normal year. It was a bit of a benchmark for me. 237,000 net migrants to Australia. That was 2018. Okay. Now, obviously, our net migrants, some people leave Australia, some people come to Australia. Our net migration is the difference. Let's jump forward to February 2024. February only, our net migration, 105,000. And the government at that time promised to slow it down.
What's that do? They also promised to stop ranting at the
Right.
hospital.
In February this year, 12 months later, our net migration was 111,740. That's higher, right? And our annual figure that ended in February 25 was 438,000. Double what it was in 17-18. We are here today to say we've had enough. Our government promised to build 1.2 million homes in 5 years. There are about 20,000 homes behind so far. PMH Hospital closed in 2018 with 220 beds. The new hospital was only built with 290 beds. Yet we are letting in 400,000 new people a year. This is simple supply and demand. I have no problem with migrants, and most of you don't have problem with migrants here. We are not anti-immigration. We are anti too much immigration. We love multicultural Australia and everything that it stands for. What we don't love is government policy that is putting a simple supply and demand issue on our system. Our justice system, our housing, our infrastructure, our hospitals and our schools are all being flooded because of poor government policy. And I've had enough. In a few moments, we're going to get a couple of speakers up here. We appreciate your patience. We're going to have a little speaker, then we'll march up to Parliament House, where we will have another couple of speakers. Just a little housekeeping. If you need a toilet, there's one over the back. And other than that, please wave your flag with pride. Please march in peace. Please turn to the left and turn to the right and meet your neighbours and say, thank you, brother. Thank you for being Australian.
Thank you, Kay. Thanks for being on that too.
Well, all right, guys, we've got our first speaker here now. We've been looking forward to this guy jumping up here. He's arrived. He got stuck in traffic there a bit, I think. So we've got Peter Lyndon James. I'll hand you over to Kathy.
He doesn't get to introduce, that's my job. I'd like to introduce a man who knows all about how to rise above the face of diversity, in the face of diversity. This man removed himself from his home at the age of 9 and became a ward of the state. From there, he was moved through the foster system and ended up heavily into the drug scene, where he spent time as a dealer, addict and criminal. In true Aussie style, he has risen above this, turned his life around and devoted his life to helping others do the same. Peter houses over 150 people at a time. He puts them through a grueling rehab program that is unique as it is effective. He does this with kindness in his heart and a driving passion to make a change. Please welcome Peter Lyndon James.
Bloody great to see a lot of fellas and ladies here. Firstly, I'd just like to say that this rally is not, and I repeat again, it's not about immigration, it's about mass migration. We're proud to be a multicultural nation, but what's happening today? And what's happening today is not immigration as we know it, and it's uncontrollable flood, and it's tearing the very fabric of our nation. Our government's not listening to the voices of Australians. We are saying enough is enough. We are saying enough is enough, and we must put a stop to mass migration. We must pause immigration, if not at the very least, drastically limit it until Australia can catch up. Right now, Australian values are eroding. Our taxes are being used to fund accommodation and benefits for people who bring no value at all in any way, shape or form to Australia. And this is just not right. It's not okay. The average Australian is now paying two-thirds of their income in rent. You picture a single mum with 2 kids. She pays rent and then has to somehow find money for her kids. She has to not just find money for her kids, but for food, utilities, school fees, petrol. She's drowning while all house prices soar beyond $1 million. Then there's no rentals left and families are being pushed to the curb. It's happened overseas now and it's happening here. And the dream of owning your own home is eroding. Our hospitals are bursting at the seams, and instead of fixing this, our government wastes billions and billions of dollars on vanity projects like racetracks. Taxes keep climbing while the everyday Aussie, we suffer. The government is not empowering us they're controlling us.
Yes.
The Labor, where we are today, compared to 10 years ago, our nation is sliding downhill and downhill fast. If we don't act now, as Australians, we'll end up broken like other nations across Europe and across the globe. Let me be clear that I love Australia, but mass immigration is not okay. 450,000 plus. 450,000 plus a year and growing. I will not be silenced by the loud minority. I am not a racist. I am not anti-Palestine. I am not anti-Jew. I am not anti-Nazi. But I am an Australian who loves this country and believes that we must hit the pause before it's too late. I'm sick of the media trying to push their agenda and silence the majority when it's the minority always get their voices heard. Well, not today. We need time to stabilise our economy, to fix the housing crisis and get our homeless off the streets. We need real solutions like limiting, for example, how many houses a person can buy. If they want to buy a fourth or a fifth one, build one. Look at Victoria. Ethnic groups are waving their flags while burning ours. This is not Australia. This is not what our fathers and mothers built. And we have a weak and fearful government that listens to the minority while ignoring the majority. Let me close with this. It is not okay. It is not okay to burn the Australian flag. This flag is more than a faggot. It's sacrifice, it's Anzac, it's unity, it's pride, and every Australian who has bled and sweat and worked to make this land what it is today. When they burn it, they spit on us all. My fellow Australians, I call everybody to come together as one and to speak up, to call this country home, and it is time now to stand, not as a racist, not as a radical, not as an immigration protester, but as Australians for our families, homes, and for our future.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! What a great day, what a great time to be alive. Now guys, the bad news is we've got a little bit of time to kill before we can make our march up to Parliament House. So once again, have a chat amongst your people. All of our main speeches are up at Parliament House. Go and meet some fellow neighbours. Have a chat, grab a drink. Do the Aussie thing.
So yeah.
Sharon.
The government doesn't listen to its people. It's not allowed to get out of government. It's not okay.
Don't get in there. I want to. If something pops off, you're going to get hurt.
No, wait.
I'll fix my boots.
Should we continue while we've got a break?
Absolutely. Actually,
Just to come down this way.
how big are you? And what are you going to do? Your son was being the liberal up tonight. And you've obviously come to Australia, and you know, what would you like to see out of today? And what would you like to see as the future? I would agree with you on that. Thank you very much. Right.
Yeah.
What brings you here today?
I just want to, be a part of it, stand up Australia. It's not going in the right direction. It'll turn into the UK. That's where we're headed.
That's your concern.
Yes. Yeah.
So what's the biggest struggle that you are having, particularly at your age? Like you guys are coming through. What is it that you're seeing in your future?
Yeah, it's not good because like it's kind of health. I've got a son, 1-year-old son. There's no longer people kind of health the way everything's gone through. And yeah, everything's just they're trying to destroy like the actual Australian culture so they can just control it. And yeah, I don't like the way it's going.
So if you had a message to send Albanese, what would that be?
Sorry, mate. You don't like ruined this country.
Yeah.
And he's lied about pushing his settings. Can't trust him.
Yeah. Yeah, huge concern, and I think it's a big move to make it through.
Yeah.
Get back there.
Yeah. No, we're straight out of there. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you.
Somewhere.
A lot of people here in Perth, right?
I'm just tired of seeing people staying in their cars down at the beach every day. Like literally, there's 10, 20, 30 cars parked a night, people sleeping in their cars. And it's just because of the mass migration program this government's got going. They need to cut it back. They need to stop it until Aussies can afford their homes.
So that's really interesting. I detect an accent there.
That's right.
You're obviously not born and bred
No, I
in
was not.
Australia.
No.
So yet you are asking for immigration to be reduced.
Absolutely.
So what is the concern of current levels of immigration that you have coming to be incorporated in Australian states?
Well, you know, Prime Minister and government should be Australians first. You know, and I've been here 12 years now, and it wasn't like that when I arrived. You know, Australians were sleeping in their cars, and look that they are now. So it's just common sense. You put your countrymen first. It doesn't matter which country you are. You know, Australians are in distress because they don't have enough houses because houses are unaffordable at the time. They need to put them first. It's just the bottom line.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Enjoying the day so far?
Yep.
What is the mood been at the crowd?
Good. Seems okay so far.
Yep.
The question you asked about the major concern is that Australians recognise that immigrants have played a huge part in their lives and they help build the country. But the difference is back then, immigrants didn't come over here and accept.
You're going to say something on camera.
They actually came
After.
over here and they integrated and assimilated. The ones that we bring in for the millions now have no interest in assimilating. They want us to change to assimilate them. And I think that's what the main issue is with the people.
There is a job.
So what's the similarities?
Act like Australian rules. Australian stars. High school here. I got paid up a lot of high schools. I talk about it. Now I don't talk about it.
Now the trick is shut them up.
Yeah. Mate, he knows.
So what are some of the conversations that you've been having with other crowds today?
I've only just got here, so yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So what do you think could be some of the takeaways that you're hoping to be achieved today?
The main thing,
Yeah, seriously. Oh, my rent's gone up 3 times.
Yeah.
You guys have to get in. Yeah, so eventually they go.
my biggest hope is that the numbers are going to be big enough. The government actually start taking notice of us again.
So
Right here, right Australian here for now.
We don't have time.
fair enough.
Thank you.
There's a reason to enable it.
Right here.
There is a lot here, absolutely.
You're going to run out of camera. I got extra backup, so. Okay, sure you will.
What sort of
That's freedom. Independent media.
I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe not.
No?
I just want to
Yeah, to drop the photo.
change my Yeah, thank you.
I love it.
She don't even like to have new words. Yeah.
They go through.
Okay. If you free.
So about future, make sure that immigration is here. I feel like Australians are living the place. It's sad. Everywhere I look, people don't know Australia. Why it's them that they don't care.
Thank you. Australia mean to you personally? What does that look like? What does Australia mean to you? When you're talking about we lost the Soviets, what is Australia that you think?
Australia's beautiful beaches, people coming together in peace. We're too diverse right now. That's not Australia. Everyone's at each other's throats, and the reason why is because there's just too many people coming in fighting each other. I mean, they come over with their own grudges against people, and you see them, they get aggressive with people on the streets. I mean, I've been attacked by people fighting for Australia themselves. They speak our language and they get angry. It's not seen. It's sad.
Do you think that we can
Yeah. There's many migrants who come to Australia and they take on the Australian culture and they adopt it. I mean, all our friends that we hang out with, they're all immigrants. They're not Australians, but they assimilate. They come to the Australian culture. They say, "How are you going?" They say, "Thank you." They say, "Please." And that's what Australia's done.
So, what would you hope today?
I hope today we'll achieve people waking up. Government isn't here for them. It's not us.
So, we're going to finish today. What would you like to see as a result today?
I don't think the deal we have, I don't think anyone can be
Bridget wants to talk about what she doesn't want to see. So it's
I sort of see my face change drastically. Limits
lousy way to get it.
we can't sustain this amount of chicks in this country.
What is your future look like?
Hi everyone.
I think so now.
Scotland. I am an immigrant.
I don't want to say that I just gone into like it's the worst part of people. It's like the movie to watch the films.
Everywhere I go, it's just a thing. We have no freedom.
Natural education. You absolutely live in Australia and you are the future. So,
Thank you so much. What's your
Max
freedom? Max freedom. Thank you guys. You guys have a good one.
Lose our voices to minorities, and this is why we are protesting today peacefully, so that we can claim back our country. My daughter can't afford to buy a house because the house prices are so high because there's no housing available. And this, I don't want that to happen to my daughter and to you guys, children. So don't go down the same path as what Britain is going down. Now they are starting to rise up and protest about it, and hopefully we'll get there before we reach that stage.
So you can say we don't want that in Australia. We've seen people, this isn't part of my speech, I'm talking up there, but I need to say some things here while we're waiting. You know, we don't want to be treated like they are over there. We don't want our grandparents being arrested for posting things up on social media that go against what the government thinks right. Because often the government isn't right, the people are right.
Why they were elected?
Everybody here today, I can see, you love this country, and you're not here out of any other reason other than to wave that flag and say that we're sick of a government putting us second.
Yeah. Well,
But they allow every time we have a crisis in this country, months to pass by without doing anything. But you know what? When a crisis happens in another country, what do you see the next day? There's a commitment for tens of millions of dollars to help them. Well, they want Australian citizens who this government are elected to serve and protect and to provide for. They don't. They leave us to defend for ourselves and find the money needed. Who wants to have a government who's accountable? And that means every election you hold them accountable. The place you hold them accountable is at the voting booth. You have the power. The Constitution gives the people the power in this country. We just got to make use of it, which we don't. Wave them flags high and proud. Don't let any politician tell you that it's a dirty rag. Don't let them make you feel shamed about being Australian, because if you look at what the media has been reporting from the politicians around this country, they've all been labelling you a bunch of racists. I don't think there's anyone racist here. I think there's a bunch of people out there that just love their country and are sick of being treated second rate. I've told them you can't muster two, but I can't stop them leaving, but I'm hoping they will. I mean, someone come up here before and was talking about we've got 65,000 defence personnel in this country, but we have more people flooding into the country than we've got in our whole defence force. How is that right? I met people down at an IGA near my house. There was a couple of families there that are living down in tents on the river. They have a job, they have cars, but nowhere to live. Whose fault is that? The government. Mass immigration. We had in Parliament the other day, my colleague Paul Scott brought up, he asked the minister, do you think immigration is a problem in WA and is it contributing to our problems here in our house? In our house? You know what he said? No. Does anyone believe that mass immigration to this country is not affecting us in Western Australia? But let's make it clear. Let's not target the people that are coming here through the right channels. People that become citizens in this country, doesn't matter where they're from, it's not their fault. The fault is the government who allows the people to come in. If we start to say, whether it be the colour of the skin or where you're from, they're well within their right to call us racist. But if we say the problem is the government not putting forward numbers into this country that are sustainable, that is the problem. So let's just lull this country. Sorry, I'm trying to keep you as occupied as I can because we're under this. The police don't let us. They've got control over us. We have to wait till 2 o'clock to march. But we're going to do the right thing because we're law-abiding citizens. And speaking on law-abiding citizens, let's talk about the firearms owners in WA. These bunch of people in this state are the most law-abiding people of Western Australia. Yet our government has been targeting them and labelling them as something they're not. No one here, I'm sure no one in Western Australia wants to see any crazy gun laws, but we don't want to be treated like people that can't have a freedom to do something. There was no problems in this state with firearms. But they make out that it was this crazy. The problem was governments have powers to go out, arrest people, to find them, and the criminals, not the law-abiding people, but they take the low-hanging fruit and they try to blame it on us, the citizens of this state, as if we're criminals, when they should be putting more police on the streets to find the criminals. We are Australian, that's right. But they're trying to make it like you can't be proud to be Australian these days.
All right, guys. We're going to get our next speaker up here because we do have to keep you guys happy until 2 o'clock. Thank you for your patience. If you guys are up the back and you can't hear me, let the brothers behind you know so that they don't run away.
Based on your thoughts and views.
I'd like to introduce a man who believes we need some serious change. Lives with his family in Karratha and has seen some drastic negative changes in the last few years. He spends his time by day as a small business owner, and by night he's a Karratha City Council member, spending his time trying to keep the other members honest and honourable. He's a leading voice in trying to support a royal commission into COVID, and he wants to ensure we get more police on the ground. I'll let him tell you the rest. Please welcome Councillor Brenton Johansson.
I think we need to get this crowd all ripped up. How about we start with a chant? Elbows a wanker! Elbows a wanker! Elbows a wanker! Yeah, I think you're all listening now. I'm glad to be here with everyone today. You know, the media. Oh, that's another thing actually. Who's here still believes the media? Yeah, well, we got that in common. The media have done their best to, you know, smear this ever since the start, since the idea first come out. This march originated from an idea, from something they saw, the burning of the flag. Now, that should never happen. No one should burn any Australian flag. This is Australia. Our country is in crisis. Housing collapsing. Hospitals collapsing. Families being crushed by the cost of living. We've got families living in tents trying to raise their children while we're constantly bringing more people into this country. We can't look after the people we have here now, so why are we bringing more in? This isn't about immigration, it's about stopping immigration for a period of time to allow our services to catch up. Elbows a wanker! Elbows a wanker! Elbows a wanker! Gee, that really rings true, doesn't it? Elbows a wanker! Today, I see a crowd of Australians who love their country and want better for it. If you love Australia and your heart is here, you're welcome. So today we march, not for ourselves, but for our families, for our neighbours, and for our future generations to come, the kids that will adopt this country that is left to them. Now, the only acknowledgement that, you know, Albo should be saying is when he gets up and speaks, the true acknowledgement that Albo should be acknowledging that he's letting happen in this country is he should be saying that we acknowledge the future owners of this trailer, China, because that's the way it's going. We need to look after Australian people that are here now. We need to put laws in place that Australian property should be sold to Australians only. We shouldn't allow... We shouldn't be allowing foreign investment. We are crippling our children's futures of being able to get into the property market. Whether you're here in the city or standing in your local community, your voice counts. Together, we are heard. Together, Australia stands. Now, everyone knows the old saying, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. I want to hear Australians, so we're going to go Australia first. Australia first, Australia first. So when I say Australia, you say Australia! 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 Thank you. And if there's no one else to speak, I can go on because I could rabbit on about shit that's happening in councils across the WA for ages. The council elections, the nomination period is open at the moment. It opened on Friday last week and it closed on Thursday. And I'm telling you, there is too much of the left-wing side of the politics getting into local councils. So find people in your community, find someone that's got a bit of exposure, find someone that's a good person in your community, and get them to register for council nomination before Thursday next week. Because we need more people standing in there that are willing to question what the government's doing. Because even at local level, like we've got cities like Geraldton, they've currently just voted through building housing with ratepayers' funds to build housing for the state government.
Over here.
So that's another burden on Aussie mums and dads that pay rates. Our rates are going up every year. And a lot of people only get upset when it's that one time a year when you get the bill. But you need to hold, as Rod said earlier, you need to hold government accountable, not just when it's time to vote people in. You need to hold government accountable all through the year. Attend your local meetings. Like some of those meetings that are happening over East at the moment where they were attending the meetings because council wanted to start fining people for how many cars they had in their car, on their own properties and stuff. People need to pay attention to what's happening to I'll end with elbows a wanker. All right, guys, you know what we're going to do? We can't wait any longer. We've been set. The organiser said in 5 minutes we're going to start marching. The whole St George's Terrace is full of Australian flags right now. Full of patriotic Aussies that love this country already marching out there. It fills the whole street. So in the next few minutes, we'll start joining them. We'll head up there and we'll make sure that we fly that flag proud as Aussies. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! 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 Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Yes, we love Australia!
Okay. Where do we go away from front?
Well, would you mind going on?
And guys, make sure, no trouble. If you come across any loony lefties that giving you just ignore them.
I think we'll just put 2 more people on top so they get the march. But if, as we're marching, if I see you, if you want to talk, I'll just jump in. It's all right. Yeah, if you talk, I'll pick it up. So, just talk when you see me.
What we wanna write, we gotta make it sleep before we get much older.
Surprise, surprise, eh? Sorry, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Still going. That's fine, hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Just so that I can get a Oh, there's a question, all right.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Hey, brother, how are ya?
Go.
We're here for Australia. We stand as one. We march as one. United across the nation. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
Oi, oi! Just bear with us, people. 5 minutes. There's a big group up there, and they're coming here.
I have no idea whether.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Right.
Good.
I'll bring my bike. Slowly.
Hey.
Good job. Wait, wait, wait.
How many? Oh, about 30,000 probably. Hey, buddy. Hey, man. Hey, good to see you. Yeah.
What do we want? Stop this immigration! What do you want? Now! What do you want? No immigration!
Emma's a wanker! Emma's a wanker! Emma's a wanker!
Copy that. Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy. Oi, 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 oi. Max Freedom. Max Freedom, independent media. Good stuff.
Freedom!
Hey. Dirty around?
No. I just keep running with those Nazi guys.
Nah, they're going ahead. Something.
I don't think we're all going to fit up there.
No. Just want to get up soon. Can you see how many more are coming? Are you getting right in?
Yeah.
Middle. Get in the middle. Let's walk around. Ben's coming up soon.
Ben who?
Ben, the drummer.
Oh, right. Oh, Ben Weirman.
Yeah, he's asking about you. Get in the middle. Just get the crowd.
Hey.
Like some drums come up. Found it.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
Elbows away, car!
Hey.
Elbows away, car!
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Richie.
Hey, how you doing?
There we go.
2 seconds, but it's go. We're there, guys.
Hey. Oi.
Oh, back to the station! Yes! Still selling.
Hey.
Hey!
I didn't say very long.
Oi. Oi. Oi.
Oi!
Oh, my God!
Aussie.
Hola.
Hey.
I know where you're at.
Max Freedom!
Yeah.
Max Freedom! The real media! The real media!
Hey, Max.
Hello. Yeah, good.
Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Hey.
ACA has been contacted. EXA will be arrested as the domestic criminals they are. I rang them twice. You too. Woo!
Oi, oi, oi. Hey. Good work, Max. Thanks, mate.
Aye.
Oh my God, come on.
Getting the epic clip. Yeah, fair boy. Myself. Cheers, buddy.
Oh my God, we're on the street now. Yeah, we just passing you
Where's Jody?
towards what do you call it? House. Yeah, you still. I'm gonna go quickly.
Where's Jody?
But I'll see. Yeah, I'll talk to you after. Okay.
And free.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, come to the house.
Yeah. Another one that goes.
Sorry, sir. Can you please get
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you. Because they like to have government buildings top hill.
Yeah. So they can
Yeah. Oh, pardon me. You did a good job, mate. Cheers, buddy. Smile for the camera.
No mass immigration, legal immigration is everyone is welcome. It is the mass immigration which was made legal, but it is illegal. It's happening in each country of the world, part of UN, and it's got to stop. We've got too many West Australians suffering. We want help for our people before we let somebody else in, okay? Legally, we all come from somewhere. There's no problem with migrants. It's this mass immigration we have problems with. So we are protesting today with many West Australian people from all over the world.
Thank you.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi. Oh, okay, no rush. Have you seen Jodie around? Have you seen Jodie?
somewhere. I've stuffed up my elbow finger.
James, come.
I stuffed up my elbow finger. Yeah.
I'm just going to run across.
Have you seen Jodie around? Jodie,
She was behind me speaking in the mic. And I've seen Matt, there she is.
where?
She's talking the guy on the bike. She had a mic before.
There she is. Thank you.
That is true.
And let the government see what's going on. Like this, we definitely get attention. Police presence, helicopters. It's good.
It's been quite a bit actually, hasn't it? And,
Yeah. But good. Like I'm actually impressed how well they controlled it. You know, public straight down there. But it's just quick news there, but people marching. Have their say, which is
So what do you think would be a good outcome for today for what's
the government is still going on. I'd like to think they really start to look at the real problems. There's a lot in there. I think there's a couple of big messages I've seen today. When you really tie it all back though to the real problem, they've broken the money. They've really broken the money. They just print into oblivion. It's causing the price of houses to go up, putting demand, and they've got extra people coming in too. Along with that, it's like a whole combination of things. They've got all the ingredients in the pot now, and it's just bubbling away, and it's going to soon simmer over. It feels like, unless people can actually collectively come together and they're going to listen and take notice of what the problem is. So.
You started the narrative to come?
From this, I don't know. I think it's too big for them to try and paste some far right message onto it, or try and attack the racism message on the side of it. I've seen plenty of people think it's going to head that way, but I don't see any of that here today. It's just a lot of proud Australians.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. Yeah. Well, good to see you here, and hopefully we get the message across.
Hopefully.
Great.
Thank you.
Have you had many people in the chat?
Yes, a lot actually.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Similar message?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good on you. Let's get into it. I'm just going to change my battery.
Yeah.
I did see Madison's here, so she walked past. We did a little wave. So
Okay.
she'd be open.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
All right, well, we've got Madison over there. Will we go and see if she'll have a chat?
Sure, let's do it.
Hey, guys. Would you be able to have a little bit of a chat on how you found today?
Oh, out to sorry.
Hopefully you got someone in Parliament. Yeah, I'm gonna get a photo. Her and mate.
Hey, how you doing? We should probably go this way. Try and make our way up there.
Oh, it's certainly been a great turnout.
Mm.
That's such a six.
Can you come through here, buddy?
No, you
No?
can't. Sorry.
Yes.
Do you want to do a open?
Sure.
Would you like to have a little word on Lake Street Media?
Yes, fantastic turnout today. They got places for yes, they did. Largely Australian today. I've been not against points and against mass and Australian.
Last message, a couple of things to our particularly.
Listen to Australia. Stop being such a fundamentalist with your core ideology because you're bringing Australia down and we're sick to death.
Thank you.
Cheers.
And that has been the sentiment of the day, definitely. Albanese was not listening, and this is what we end up with.
Yeah, we can match up there. That
Hello.
yeah.
I'll go for it. So, why have you come today? What are you marching for?
I'm marching for the Australian people. People because we've been sharp and our government's doing nothing about it. So I think we have to try and send a message to the government, and I think we've really achieved that today. I'm so proud of Perth. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So, how was we've had a lot of propaganda saying that this was an event to be missed because of the potential of it not going well. How do you feel the mood today?
The mood is absolutely beautiful. It is. I'm so proud. Even though I'm a new Australian, I'm very proud to be an Australian. I am so proud. And look, I did a lot of marches and like that during the COVID period.
This, is just amazing. The amount of people that have come out in support of swimming people. And it's so showing and so telling. It's just lovely.
So moving forward, there's been a lot of people who are, concerned about the rate of immigration going on at the moment. Being a new Australian, how does that affect you?
Well, look, my family and I migrated here in 1973. And I love this country. From that point onwards, I've loved Australia. And, the opportunities that I had growing up are not available to the young Australians of today, which is just criminal. And I really, really feel for them. And our governments are doing nothing. If anything, they're supporting the minorities. And I think people are waking up. They realise it. So yes, definitely, we need to send that message to the government, and I hope they do take notice.
Great. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Thank you. Cheers, Ben. Good to see you again. Likewise. Oh, you jump in front and I'll come behind you.
Oh, no.
I ask, why are you here today?
I'm here to look after the future of my kids.
What is your concern about their future?
That they're trying to get a house, possible getting the opportunities, even my kids are going into university and overseas students to get placements to get and that they're getting top marks at school, even for medical companies. And I just think no problem with migration. We're just going to keep it under control without them.
So what would be your message for Albanese after seeing everything today and your experience and your concerns? What would you say to Albanese?
Say we're in recession anyway. Forget trying to save recession and actually look after the people of the country now. And yes, we do need immigration. It's going to be very well organised, and then everyone who comes with us make tobacco.
Thank you.
You're allowed to eat them.
Why not? What are we saying? It's awesome.
I know. Why are you here today marching in Perth?
Because I'm a proud Australian, and I think things need to change. Absolutely. And look, it's not about black, red, white, blue, nothing. It's about Aussie being proud and going against our government. He doesn't really give a shit about us.
So what's your big concern, particularly that you want to voice today?
It's not just one particular concern, it's the fact that our government doesn't give us notice about Australia. It's like we don't have to the hospitals, the housing, nothing.
So they're meant to be representing us in Parliament. So you're not going to
No, all enhancing this though, I must say. One nation!
So we definitely need the voice of the people.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Your message to Albanese. Get that like.
Start to listen.
Yeah, we vote. Our taxes, that's your wages.
What's your back?
How the hell you can stand if we're South Australian if it's unbelievable. Never seen more trees. Politicians in my life.
So what are your big hopes to take with today? I think the opportunity here today.
United we stand. Absolutely.
Well, it certainly seems to be a lot of unity here today. And the mood today, how have you guys been finding the mood?
Positive, happy, peaceful.
No shenanigans going on.
No, we're not interested. We're against the government. Not anything.
No, it's been pretty peaceful actually. Thank you. Great. Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it. See ya. I'll try and get a shot of the front if we can.
Yep.
Cut through.
Nice to see you, Bert. Take care.
Yeah. Take care, mate.
This way.
What's up? I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go.
Postcard, bro. Yeah, well, what's on the postcard?
To start to get into it, you see that. Oh, hang on. Don't want to lose you. Downstairs.
Hi, Richie.
Hey, how you doing? Good.
You're there.
Yeah.
Sitting down and hopefully getting you a call tomorrow. I'll be going back. So on that's the right. It's my front page. It's just it's Australian music, so I can't hear anything.
Hey.
You see,
How you doing?
Yeah, good. Yourself? You
Yeah,
good?
good.
Oh,
I'm a bit sweaty.
sorry, yeah, me too. So did you just get up here now, or you been up here?
Oh, it's got up here now, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Huge, hey?
It is.
So good.
I'm looking proud.
Yes, really.
Online. When you're large enough, they can buy books that are okay, well, good to see you here. Hi, Jody. I see a familiar face. It's so lovely to be here. There's so many other people here as well. Absolutely. You guys, we're really letting it all happen out here in WA. Aren't we what? It's a huge crowd. Really, the people have come up nicely, which is great to see. What is the mood of people? We've had a lot of propaganda going on. A lot of people say today's not going to be a great day. What is the mood today that you see? I just think people seem extremely happy that we're all here together, but they're frustrated with the government. It's not just mass migration, it's taxes, it's the division, perhaps mainly in the media, that are creating issues that are dividing the people of Australia. No, only when we're staying at Barrack Street there. And the police actually had that well under control, right? And there really wasn't that many people there, which was on the other side of the street. But on the way up here, I took quite a lot of photographs, and the people were so united, oi, 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 and really coming together. That's what we should do as Aussies. And it's a shame that the division that has been put in there to split us, especially before this month, when the media's been, going, oh, it's anti-racist and racist. We all love each other, and that's what it's the love of the country and the love of the people. And it was bloody much great to be here. Came up to Melbourne, and best thing I did, I was a bit scared, how they tried to frighten us. I thought, no, stuff it. I knew that Richie was coming. And so I told him last week that I'd been here. So, yeah, excellent. And it's great that you're here. Absolutely. It's about bringing, as you said, uniting people to bring them together. Yep. It affects all of us. So our country's broken, so I'm put it together. And people first, hey. Absolutely.
Go, Jared, ready. I just had to get that in there, okay?
Well, we need real policy. We need solutions.
Yes. And talking to me today, I think people are ready. They're ready for change. They are sick of the uni party. Okay, it's time Australia makes a change.
Thanks very much, Helen.
My pleasure.
Got plenty of sound bites there.
Jerry, sometimes I talk a bit too much.
Ah,
So. I'll catch up with you. Maybe. If not
Send me a text when it's good.
yeah. If I've got to head back tomorrow morning anyway to Alvin. But we'll get into it.
Do you want to go up to the front?
Yeah, if we can get up to that stairs there around the back. Okay.
There's just coming, so it's just that we're here.
Oh, yeah. You want to say something when coming? Are you here? No, no. All right. We'll jump over the channel.
Doing a great job.
Thank you. I think we have to get through this way. Yeah.
Oh!
People go up there on the back. Excuse me. Sorry.
Just speak to Kayla. She'll give you speak to Kayla.
We'll catch up later.
Yeah, she'll keep you yeah,
Yeah. At the one in the Spring Group.
Yeah, I got that one. You go around the back. Yeah.
Maybe sneak away through.
the first battle was the lead best fail.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to hear the speeches, so if we want to.
Do you want me to sneak up?
Oh, no, that doesn't matter. It's fine. There'll be other people that think doing it. If you want to talk to some people, if you want to take them down.
I'll fall through it right now after I get
Yeah?
Are you going to ask me questions?
Yeah.
Yep.
If you ask me a question about music.
Okay. Why are you back?
Make Australia better.
Make Australia better, Alex.
Make Australia better. We're here to make Australia better.
So what does better look like for you?
More like fit in or better. You all think like yeah. If you're not trying to fit in, then So are you placed here?
So are you is immigration?
Wrong type of immigration.
Sorry?
Wrong type of immigration.
So what's the right type?
Where they come in and simulate work and helping with the community and stuff like that, rather than causing a burden. Yeah, that's immigration. Look after Australia first before we look after anyone else.
Yep. So, with future, things are you hoping to achieve your future?
Yeah, great, like a good job. Be able to go outside and have it work.
Safely and all that. It's random assaults and stuff that are happening. You'll get fixed. Big problems, let's solve it.
Yep.
It's getting like overpopulation now. It's like, so there's
We're going to be country, some would say. Because we have not at all. Okay, and this is one thing. If you're going to be our future girl, we need you to stand up like your dad is and own it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm just impressed with the turnout, really. Yeah, finally, a lot more people coming out and voicing their opinion and their distrust and disheartenment with the government. It's just ridiculous the way that they're behaving and putting everyday Australians on the street. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit.
So what would your message be to Albanese today?
Just ease it up. Stop the immigration until we get the housing shortage. Sort of. Absolutely.
Yep. Let's hope that he's actually hearing us today.
I hope so. Yeah.
Thank you.
Because
Hey,
Do you guys do you guys camera?
where would this get in? Independent media, Max Freedom. Yeah, I agree with it. I agree with what's happening today because my mother and father during the Second World War, during the Russians and the Germans, went to northern Germany, came to Australia. My brother passed away. He's a Vietnam veteran, and he fought for all the stuff. And my family taught me good values. I worked with my life, never going to jail. And those people coming in and really taking advantage of the welfare system and the amount, how easy it is to bring the wrong people in. It's just from,
So when you're talking about wrong people, there is a wrong people and the right people. What would that look like?
well, I think if you've got machete bins in Victoria for $330,000 each, it depends on the problem. It's the people that we got them for. So they need to better. And if you're not interested in looking after Australians, go back to where you come from.
And what is the big thing today? Because we've had a lot of media saying that today is going to be, a day that's potentially going to be a massive issue. What has been the mood of the people in the sense that you get from today?
I think the people have been extremely peaceful. I think the police have been good. The chatty. They're not allowed to say, but I'm sure they're supporting us. It's been great. Everybody seems to be happy. Everybody's very Australian. That's it.
Yeah, the Australian spirit still strong, you think?
I think so. And what goes on is I'm retired now, and I think about stuff I see on the media. And I got friends that are in Victoria, and I know what goes on up north. I got friends in the police and that. And they are told not to arrest certain bad people. It's too much problems, and should be we're all the same. If you're doing a crime, get arrested, do your time.
Yep.
Don't be special.
Yeah.
Break the law. Do.
Hang on. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, you talk? This lady over here.
I'm good, thank you. What does your side say?
I love it. It doesn't feel like that. What are the main policies? I'm not having my head around the actual policies, but I don't know that really nice people can come from another country and bring their nasty stuff. If they do that's great. But I have to say, I was on the train coming up here today, and there was a couple sitting next to me, and he the stress. He's from Germany, he's from British, and they said, Australia, and they were coming up last today because they just have these Australia, somebody just that's why they go to face. That takes my company name and other people's stuff. That's the bottom line.
So, what would you like to see the outcome today?
I think reduced migration and with a lot more emphasis on the right people, like people that want to come here and be Australian, not come here and be what they were but to come here and integrate and embrace Australians.
So, do you think the screening process is up to standard?
Well, I'd say not. With some of the things that I've seen with the crime statistics, yeah, I'd say not.
And your message to Albanese, what would you have him be told today?
Say goodbye and let Pauline take control.
Thanks very much for that, mate. Have a great day.
I think we'll just go over to that corner. That's it, just here. And we'll just talk to camera. I'll get you just to do a talk to camera, just so you can show we're here today at the rally, something like that.
Yep, okay.
Yeah. Good. Just stand there. Oh, yeah, just stand.
Well, today's been a great day here in Perth. We've had a huge turnout, and the mood has been really one of unity and one of everybody just coming together in peace. Has been extremely stressed, and the way that people have behaved themselves has been really, really amazing. It's been a great environment. People have had a lot to say, and at the end of the day, the consensus is they're not against immigration, it's against mass immigration, it's against having our parliament represent us correctly and actually listen to the voice of the Australian people. And today, this is the voice of the Australian people that is speaking loud and clear. So it's the current policies that are failing us, and the outcomes are really being felt on a daily basis. And the people have spoken, not just here in Perth, but across Australia. So let's keep the pressure up onto our MPs and ask them why are they not representing Australia. Let's have a look at our issues and get real policies in that will return Australia to the lucky country that it once was.
This guy. This guy will say something. No. Oh, I'll take it over you.
So good to see you.
Hey, Jody, how you going?
How are you?
Fancy the turnout.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
People are back up.
Yes.
And it's really interesting too because I've had a few conversations and it's just, you think it has any home that no and I believe there's a huge turnout. That's the I think about it.
Reporting today and making sure that we are aware today is actually the reality of conversations, the reality of the mood, and the reality of the concerns that people are displaying here today.
Oh. Is that my economy, is it?
Stop, but okay.
All right, guys, we're going to end it here. That's it. Have a good day, all.